Namaste, dear friends. We are today in the second video of a series which is exploring the topic of yoga and stress. In the last video, we discussed about what is the origins or causes of stress, and today we're going to talk about what are the dangers of long-term stress. If you go to any medical doctor, and no matter what the disease is, most of the doctors will say that stress is one of the contributing factors. And it is true. When you push the system to function beyond its capacity, whether it's at a physical level or at a psycho-spiritual level, the body and mind go through the extreme stress, and it creates a whole range of illnesses that manifest in different forms. So many illnesses are now attributed to stress. We have lifestyle disorders like diabetes, gastrointestinal illnesses. We have diseases like insomnia, incontinence, sexual dysfunction attributed to stress. We have obesity, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, all those kind of illnesses as well attributed to stress. So the number of illnesses that are connected to stress is enormous. And this is because one of the things that stress does is it disturbs the immune system. And when the immune system is disturbed, no matter what the illness is, we will suffer in one way or the other. Now, why certain people have certain illnesses that is coming out of stress and some other people have a different set of illnesses coming out of stress is also explained beautifully in the Vedic tradition of Ayurveda and yoga. See, we talk about what we call a prakriti that is unique to each one of us, what we call our constitution. And so when there is a weakness in a certain prakriti, the stress that we have will combine with that weakness and it will manifest illnesses in that line. For example, if somebody has a weakness of vata in their system, the stress will affect them in that line of vata weakness. For example, they will have things like insomnia or anxiety attacks or neurological illnesses like epilepsy, etc. That could come as a consequence of long-term stress when the vata is weaker. If the pitta is weaker, it can affect in the form of cardiovascular illnesses like hypertension or heart problems or heart conditions or gastric disorders or metabolic disorders, etc. because the pitta system is weaker. If the kapha system is weaker, it could manifest in illnesses, for example, such as depression or obesity, or in fact also illnesses like the autoimmune disorders, etc. And stress can contribute to those kind of illnesses because there is inherent weakness of the kapha in that kind of person. So depending on the weaknesses we have, the stress will create so many different kind of illnesses, and that is why stress must be reduced and stress must be avoided. So this is in a very, very simple way the dangers of having stress, because when we have long-term stress that we don't deal with, then we will be the ones who suffer. And this can happen both from the point of view of an individual, but also from the point of view of a society. And many countries can have a lot of epidemics that are coming because of enormous stress that people are put in their environment. So that's another reflection for governments to reflect on, to somehow change the way they define success, to change the way they define the value of life, so that people are less stressed and much more content and happy, and therefore much more healthier. Reflect about it, my dear friends. Namaste. Namaste friends, I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you have come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social networks so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.